again and welcome to March West Junction TMD, and in today's video we're going to take a look at one of these new Accurascale MK2c coaches. And the one I've got to show you today is this unusual mini buffet coach, and I just want to get it onto the workbench and show you a comparison against some of the older Mark IIs from Bachmann. So grab yourself a drink and let's go over to the workbench. Okay, we're over at the workbench, and in front of you is the coach in question that we want to take a look at. Starting off with the box, it's a standard Accurascale box that a lot of their items come in now. The rolling stock come in this size of box, and it's quite well packaged and securely packaged inside. It's got a nice little bit of the artwork on the front and the description of the coach. If we can get it to focus in. So it's a TSOT, this is. So it's a tourist open second with mini buffet, and it's a Mark IIc, and there's a little image on the end as well, and that's the information about what coach number it is and what the Accurascale code is. These are all sold out, unfortunately, on pre-order, so you won't be able to get hold of one of these, unfortunately, other than on the second-hand market, and they seem to be going for silly money already. Obviously this is the coach, which we'll have a look at in a bit. Inside you get this little overhead warning, and on the back there's some information, and it's telling you about the couplings that you get in the detail pack and stuff like that, and details. You get a little coupling bag, and in this coupling bag you get spare buffers. I think it's dummy buckeye coupling. There's some little bits as well which I'm not sure about. Some extra tension lock couplings. So I don't know why there's two sets, whether that's a shorter one. And you also get a magnetic buckeye coupling, and obviously the usual brake pipes. So that's a nice little touch that you get extra. Obviously you get the wands for turning the coach on and off for its lights, and then you get this instruction manual with a colour picture of the coach there, and some history on the coach. I'll just hold that there for a few minutes so you can pause it if you'd like to have a read. Opening it up, some more information about the coaches. Move my thumb out of the way. And then these are some of the coaches that they're going to be doing. Then you've got your exploded diagram, and you can see the amount of detail that goes in these coaches is phenomenal. It's unbelievable, the amount of detail. There's a little diagram there showing you where you fit some of your parts, and it explains about the warranty. Remember, these have got a lifetime warranty as well, which is what Accurascale does. There's another exploded diagram. So this is the TSO and TSOT, and obviously these have got lights fitted as well. You can see all the tables and that. Now, something different about this one, it has got the actual bar area in as well, which I'll try and show you, but it will be difficult. So that's what you get in the box. Okay, so let's stop messing about and have a look at the coach, which is the most important thing. Now, the livery application's really good, although I did notice, I don't know if it's on this side or the other side. Do you know what? It's actually gone. I had a blemish on the paintwork. Oh, there it is. Just about to see it. There's a very small blemish, which is not the end of the world, because like you've just seen, I've had trouble trying to show you. But the livery application, other than that, is fantastic, really good. As you can see, there's a part window blanked out with buffet on it. You got a little red line above to show that's the buffet area. The bogie detail's really nice, and obviously it's got electrical pickups that are in the bearing area, so they act as a bearing for the pickups, and the detail underneath is second to none. Like I say, the buffers, they're not sprung, but you can swap them out. The end door there, as you can see, is nicely done with the hinges picked out. Some information about the coach on the end as well, with the overhead warning flashes. The seating, I don't know if you can see it, but there's actual silver around the edge of the tables, which is like the real thing. If you ever travelled on one of them, it's hard to see because we're getting a bit of a reflection, but there is, if you travel up on one, there's like an aluminium edge that goes round, or it might be steel, I think it's aluminium, goes round the edge of the like walnut finished tables, and they've represented that as well. There's no smoking signs, as you can see on the windows, which are really fine but legible. And this window is transparent, you can see through. It's just got that, but there's a representation of the bar behind that window. I'll just pause the video and put some power to it so I can charge the lights, see if we can see it with the lights on. Okay, I've put some charge into the lights, and it's got an excellent capacitor in there, and you sort of can see the tables now picked out with the silver. I'm not sure if you still see the bar. It's too much reflection, I think, but trust me, there is a bar representation when you look through the window. It is very difficult to see. The capacitor in there is really good. The lights last for quite a bit of time as well, which is really nice. On the roof, there's a bit of a sheen to the roof, but as you can see, there's some separately fitted handles there for that panel on the roof, and these have different vents to the Mark IIs that have been released before, which is Mark IIs, Mark IIAs. But overall, it's a fantastic coach. It runs really well, nice and smooth, free running wheels, even though there's the pickups and the bearing cups, but I think the bearing cups the pickup is acting as a bearing cup, so I think that's a nice little touch. So I think that makes it run a lot smoother. So what I want to do next is just compare the liveries against a Bachmann one. So I'll just grab a Bachmann coaching, and this is a Bachmann Intercity. It's not the same coach. This is a Mark II. It might be a Mark IIA. But they're very similar coaches. The main difference is the door positioning, window positioning, because obviously there's no windows this side. That's got a toilet at the end. If I turn them over, you'll see this has got two toilet windows here. It's a toilet window at the end, and the windows are like a Mark IID on these, whereas on them they're like the ones with the air vents at the top. Now, as for the coloration, as you can see, they look very good. They're really close to each other. The only difference I can see is mainly the roof, and as you can see, the two different greys, and this is a little bit more shiny than that one. But other than that, it's a good match for your existing fleet of Mark II coaches from Bachmann, so it's not the end of the world. And to be fair to Batman, it ain't a bad coach, that ain't. Now, when I was getting this out the box, I couldn't believe how much I paid for this. I paid 20 quid for that brand new from Roy's Hobbies, I think it was. Let's have a look. Yeah, Roy's Hobbies and Toys, and that was £20, 19.99, brand new. And it just shows how inflation has gone. That, unfortunately, that guy that owned that shop retired, and I think he passed the shop on to someone else, and I think they stopped doing trains. I don't know if the shop's still going. It's in Rubery. If anyone knows about the shop and whether it's still going and whether it's stocking trains, please put a comment below. So going back to our Mark II coach from Accurascale, I paid just under £50 for this with my discount that you get from being purchasing off their site, and you get points. So when I purchased this, I managed to get this for £47 or something like that because of what I've bought in the past, so you can use them points back to it. If you buy 2 coaches, you get a 10% discount as well, which is worth noting. And like I say, they've got a lifetime guarantee. But overall, fantastic buy, fantastic coach. I'm so happy the livery matches what I've got already, so it don't mean I have to change all my fleet. I can mix and match them in my fleet, and I will be buying more. They are really good value as well. I think they're retailing around the £80 mark now, but that ain't too bad, you know, for what you get with lights. When you compare them against some of the Batman coaches that got lights, they're over £100. So a big thumbs up to Accurascale. Okay, that brings me to the end of this video. As you can see, with the running clips that's in between some of the clips of the video, I've been running it with some of these Bachmann Mark IIs around the layout. And I'm sure you'll agree that they look lovely with this Accurascale Class 37. So it's a real enhanced model of the Mark IIc that I've brought to the layout, that brings something different with the buffet as well, the mini buffet. So I think it looks really good in this sort of consist. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and bell icon, and remember to select notify all. So if I do a video in the future, it will notify you when I've released that video, and that might be on March West Junction or Treckoon Valley, or it might even be on when I've been out and about at model shows. So thank you very much for stopping by. I really appreciate your support, and I'll see you again at the next video. Goodbye for now.